My name is Mikotaj Zawadski, and I will show you something more about one of the analog space bases. This is our project. I'm the co-principal investigator of this project. Also, Natalia is the principal investigator of this project. And this is now we are working on the project of the underground analog space base, but I will explain our project later. Firstly, I will show you our previous project, but for now few words about analog space bases. I know that Natalia told a lot about analog space bases, but I will show you some statistics. Probably we have about 40 analog habitats in the world, probably because I don't know if there is any official database which collects the all data about analog space bases. So there are our statistics. This is not official statistic of analog space bases. There are only two movable bases, and it was one movable temporary base. It was our analog space mission. It was on the mining heaps in Bytom, Poland. Probably you don't know Bytom city, but you can see it works. Oh, yes, it works.
You have to plug the.
But I can show something using this laser. Oh. Okay. This is the city here in the Lower Silesia in the south of Poland. The biggest city in Poland, which you probably know, which is near this place, is Kraków, and this is the place of our first project, mining heaps. This is the place for the trashes from the mine. There are photos from this place, and they look like the normal place on our planet, on the Earth. But here you can see on the left photo, the photo of the our astronauts. Natalia also was the analog astronaut, and it looks a little bit like Mars surface. Of course, the sky is different. It should be more red, but the rest is like on the Mars. This is also the photo from the mining heaps, and you can see there is a smoke here because there are underground fires under the surface of the mining heaps. So this is a really dangerous place. They had the gas mask which they protect them against the dangerous gases from underground. And this is the temperature which they have measured on the surface of mining heaps. Is over the 300 degrees in Celsius. So you can imagine that this is really dangerous place to going to walk. Unfortunately, there are people who are going there, for example, with their dogs for the walk, but they shouldn't do it, but they do it sometimes. Our astronauts had the special suits, which the purpose of the suits, it was not only to look like the real astronaut, but the purpose of this, it was to make them safe in the surface of the mining heaps. Okay, so of course I forgot to mention an agreement with the Polish government needs this few words. So This project was funded by the Polish government, by the Polish Minister of Science, and in the end of this part presentation, I will ask you the important question about fundings, but it will be in a few next slides. So our base, it was the camper van. You know what camper is, the car where you can live, you can make the food, sleep. There is also a bathroom. And it was the second car, it was the van, which was the scientific laboratory with the scientific equipment, with our garden, hydroponic garden, and other scientific stuff. And it was the tent between these two cars. It was some kind of connection between camper and the van. Okay, now a few words about the experiments. I will not tell a lot about this because I want to show only what kind of experiment we made during the mission. It was the geophysical experiment. This is the magnetometer made by GEM Systems company, Proton Magnetometer. Natalia is laughing because this is the worst magnetometer, which you can buy if someone would like to buy the magnetometer. Don't buy GEM Systems company magnetometer. There are better kind of equipment than a GEM System proton magnetometer. So we prepared the special frame, the magnetic frame, to make the research of the Earth's magnetic field. Of course, on the surface of Mars, we don't have magnetic field such the same like on the Earth's surface. There is a really small value of the Mars magnetic field because of some geological reason, but maybe in the future we would like to make some measurements of the small Mars magnetic field. And we know that the astronaut equipment has a lot of ferromagnetic materials which disturb the results of the Earth's magnetic field surveys. So we need to make the frame, which is some kind of protection of this probe, this white probe, which measures the Earth's magnetic field. And this frame has no any ferromagnetic elements. It has only the diamagnetic elements. The next experiment was the geological experiment. It was just the collecting of the probes, of the rock probes. This is our collection, and do not ask me about these rocks because I'm not the geologist, so I will not explain every which of the rock is what kind of the rock, but we had some geological specialists who help us to make the measurements of the geological probes. So the next experiment was the hydroponics. You probably know what hydroponic is, so I don't have to explain it. We have some kind of zigzag system which was transporting the water to all of the plants, which you can see on the photo. They were growing about 1 week. Unfortunately, they died. So it wasn't a successful experiment. But the main goal of to be honest, the main goal of the analog space missions is to make the mistakes. So if someone goes wrong, it is not the problem. It's just the it's our goal to make the mistakes, to know what to do better when we will be in the space, for example, on the surface of Mars or Moon. Astrobiology. We also collected the rocks for the astrobiology purpose. We wanted to find the extremophiles which were able to live in the very high temperature. As you could see on the one of the previous slides, the temperature on the surface was really high. It was more than 300 degrees in Celsius. Unfortunately, we haven't found any living organism, but any DNA, any bioorganic substances. But we have tried. Maybe in the future we make the next research there to compare our results from the mission, and maybe in the future we or other scientists will be able to find some extremophiles in the area of mining heaps. Spirulina, this is the part of biological part also. Spirulina, you know probably spirulina. This is the super algae, which is the food which contains us a lot of important values, and we had the bioreactor which produces the spirulina, and I think it was the successful part of the mission because we have produced some part of the spirulina, and we are eating it. Even we couldn't eat officially, but we tried. It has no any taste, so so we can eat it, for example, with French fries or something, which is not healthy. Okay. So now our team. I was the co-principal investigator. Natalia is also the co-principal investigator of this project, and she was also the commander of the mission of analog astronauts. This is Norbert and Piotr, who were the analog astronauts also. I was the MCC commander. I was responsible for protecting of our astronauts in the area of mining heaps, because they were people interested of this project. They were asking a question and something like that, and my colleague goal is to protect the astronauts, to be for them to be safe in the base, because they couldn't make the contact with people outside. We had one conference with media, and it was very interesting because we were in radio and in TV in Poland, so the people were really interested of our project. Okay, so this is our next project. So now I have the question. I have even the awards. If someone asks how many people, how much money, you know how many people we needed, but how much money we needed to create this analog space base. Natalia knows, so in euro, you can say in euro. 20,000. Okay. Someone would like to ask?
You're smart, so
you are closer. More. 8. Who said 8? Oh, okay. You can take if you want. Oh, okay. So it was 8,000 euro. It is not enough money to create the great professional project. It was just the student project, but next year we wrote the grant to the Polish government, and we won the grant for about 20. Yes, it is about 20,000 euros, something like that. And for the analog space base in the mine, this is the Szklary mine in the south of Poland. A little bit, it's the same place what Bytom is. It is also Silesia region in Poland. This is the place when we want to organize our next analog space base, and this is our photo of this of the mine corridor where we are going to organize the next mission. There are a few words about this mine. This is the nickel mine, which was established at the end of the 19th century. It was closed about 80s in 20th century, and now this is some historical, geological attraction, and officially it is closed, but it has some not buried corridors, and one of them is the place where we want to organize the next mission. This is one of the best places in the world where you can find chrysoprase and opal if you are interested of mineralogy. This is the photo of this area. If you like urbex, all the buildings without people, you can go there and make some kind of sightseeing. Okay, so this is, as I said, the entrance to this corridor where we would like to organize our next mission. This is the list of our goals, what we want to do. We are going to make some kind of reconstruction of this corridor, because we have to prepare the electrical installation, ventilation system, heating, lighting, all of things which are needed for live there. The research, we will make aquaponics, so this is some kind of hydroponics with fish, growing plants in darkness, radio telescope experiment. I hope we'll be able to make some research of astronaut psychology, and also, of course, I'm the geophysicist, so we'll make some geophysical and geological research again. This is our team, Natalia, also me. This is our peer coordinator, biology, geology, and radio telescope project coordinator, and probably me and Natalia will be the astronauts, and Julia and Piotr will be also astronauts probably, but we will see. This is not all our team. They are the most important people, I can say, the board members of the project. I think it is all about our project. You can also use this QR code for our LinkedIn, for our Instagram, Facebook. We also have TikTok, which is now a little bit dead, but we'll make him live, and YouTube, which has the short movies about our previous mission. So thank you, and I'm waiting for your question.
Yes, you have some time for 2 questions maximum. Let's go.
For your next project, how will you try to involve diversity, and not only gender diversity? Of course, Natalia spoke about disability, and I know there are constraints, believe me. But have you? You
mean the diversity of the analog astronauts?
Yes, and most mostly the visibility because this is a hard one to do.
To be honest, this is only the student project, so we have some close group of students which are creating this project. We cannot even officially collaborate with other groups of students or scientists because this is the one of the rules of this governmental grant that we have to we have to make this project in the group of one scientific club. This is our club is the scientific club of geophysics. So your question is about disabilities, yes? Or
The question is, can you, do you think you could, maybe even within your group, you have to have disabled people somewhere?
I don't know if we have some people, disabled people in our group, but if we cooperate with someone, we cooperate with everyone who is interested, and of course is the student of our university and can join us. So this, if someone would like to cooperate with us, it doesn't matter if he's disabled or not. We can cooperate with everyone. So if someone would like to be part of our team, it can be the part of our team. Unfortunately, I don't know if we can have the disabled astronaut because this is a very dangerous place for our health, the mine, and very small place. So due to the fact that this is the very small corridor, very small spaces, I cannot provide the good quality of the place for the people with disability. But I will think about this. So thank you for your question. But I would like to show that we have 2 female astronauts and 2 male astronauts. So. Okay, so.
Last question, perhaps, if there is one. No, okay.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you very much.